everyone, my name is Eden. I'm here at Blissful.Energy, and today we are going to do a 10 to 15 minute leg stretch. So this is for if you've had a whole day at theme parks or hiking or anything, just walking everywhere all day and your legs just hurt so bad the next morning. This is going to be perfect for that. Okay, so first we're going to stand up at the top of our mat. I want you to go ahead and do mountain pose, rolling those shoulder blades down your back, hands down by your side, feet hip width apart, breathing in and out. Really feel all four of your four corners of the feet pressed into the mat, breathing in and out. We're going to do a sun salutation, but we're going to take our time with it today. Okay, so breathing in, arms up, prayer hands, letting your breath out. 2 more of those, really slowly. Breathing in, reaching, and then we're going to swoop our arms down as we breathe out, reaching for the floor. So you don't have to touch the floor. You can touch your shins, you can touch your knees even. But with every inhale, go ahead and bring your upper body up into a flat back. And with every exhale, let's just fold. So we're going to do this for a couple more times. So breathing in, flat back, and breathing out, folding over. Now some people, when they do it, they keep their hands on the ground, breathing in and breathing out. All right, we're going to do one more. Breathing in, flat back. And breathing out. We're going to place our hands on the floor. Take one really big step back. This is our high lunge. So I want you to find a place on the ground and just breathe here. So right here, we're having the knees directly over the ankle. My fingertips are pressed into the mat only lightly. I'm really feeling my hips open up towards the ground. Back toe is tucked. So we're just doing this high lunge. We're going to take a couple more breaths, really focusing on that spot on the ground. Should be right in front of you. So don't lift your neck up too high. You don't want to strain it. And on your next exhale, try to place both hands onto the ground, and then we're going to take one really big step back. I am in plank position. Let's try to get comfy in plank position. Make sure your wrists are directly under your shoulders. And I like to rock back and forth just because I like movement in the body. And on the next exhale, bend your elbows, swoop your nose down towards the ground, flip your feet. And you can either relax your knees on the ground or we can lift those knees up. Make sure you're pressing your full hand, your full palm into the ground. And then on the next exhale, tuck your toes, lift those hips. And we're in downward facing dog. So we're going to be here for a minute because this is so good for your legs. So bend one knee, breathing in, breathing out, and bend the other. walking the dog. And maybe shake your head to really relax your neck. And on the next exhale, let's bring the foot that you had stepped back with before, we're going to bring that right in between our hands in another high lunge, just on the other side. Fingertips are touching the ground, but they're not pressed into the ground. Knee is directly over ankle, and back foot is flipped up. So I'm pressing my hips down. I'm getting a little bit of a foot stretch as well, and I'm finding a spot on the ground directly in front of me. Just a couple more breaths here. And if you can, use your ujjayi breath. And on the next exhale, we're actually going to step that back foot forward. Find a hip width apart. Breathing in, flat back. Breathing out, folding over. A couple more times of that. And now let's interlace our arms and just find a nice steady position. We're just going to rock side to side here in a forward fold. Just feel the fold. All right, on your next exhale, bring both legs straight, hands on hips. We're going to bend our knees and we're going to roll our hips forward and then one vertebrae at a time after that. Once you reach the top, bring the shoulders up and over and down. And we're in mountain pose again. All right, go ahead and let's take a seat down. All right, feet are out long. We're going to bring our arms up and over, breathing in and breathing out. Every time you breathe in, look towards your feet, and every time you breathe out, nose to knee. One more breath here. And on that next exhale, you can go ahead and sit all the way up. What we're going to do is lay down. All right. Ankle on knee. We're going to breathe in and breathe out and lift. Really going to feel that in the glutes area and the thigh. We can rotate that free ankle. Or maybe both. Yeah, there we go. We can rotate both ankles. Alright, on the next exhale, go ahead and bring that foot down. And we're going to switch sides, breathing in and breathing out, lifting. And on the next exhale, go ahead and release that foot. And what we're going to do now is bring both feet in, hug ourselves in. And we're really just getting in the mood of Savasana, because if you've been doing so much walking, you're probably just ready to relax already. All right, so go ahead and act like we're stepping on the ceiling with one foot. We're going to bring our elbow on the inside of our knee and our hand on the outside of our foot. And we're just going to grab it. All right, both sides. Elbow on the inside, hand on the outside. Now, if you can't reach the outside of your foot, you can always do this, but whenever you do this, you can't pull down very easily. So it's easier if you reach the top of your foot, but don't worry, you don't have to. So breathing in, we're just relaxing, and breathing out, I'm going to press my feet towards the ground. So try to make the ankle as over the knee as possible. All right, so a couple of breaths here, and then we're going to straighten one leg out and feel it. And then we're going to bend it, breathing in, breathing out, other leg. And we're just going to do that a couple times. And happy baby, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. All right, go ahead and release those. Let's bring our feet down to the ground. We're actually going to lift our hips into a bridge pose. So breathing in and breathing out, rolling those hips off the ground, each vertebrae at a time. Make sure you're looking directly at the ceiling and not at the TV. We're going to bring our arms behind our seat, and we're going to roll onto the outsides of our upper arm. Breathing in, we relax in the pose. Breathing out, we press towards the sky. Just going to stretch out our hips, strengthen our low back. All right, on the next exhale, release your hands. We're going to press our hips all the way down to the ground. Awesome. And then let's go ahead and reach our feet. We're going to take one hand, clasp one wrist, and then we're going to cross our feet. Breathing in, breathing out. I'm pulling my hands and feet towards one side, so we should be feeling a side body stretch. On the next exhale, come back to the center. Let's uncross our feet and do the other side. So breathing in. We're breathing out. We're going to pull our hand and foot towards one side. Really feel that side body stretch. Couple more breaths here. Bring your hands and feet back to the center. Let's bend our knees, placing our feet on the edge of the mat, mat's width apart. We're going to let one knee drop on the inside and one knee drop on the outside. Now, place that knee that's on the outside, that same side hand, place it on that knee, and then place the other hand behind you. Look at that back hand. Couple of breaths here. We're breathing in, lifting those knees up. We're going to breathe out, let them fold to the other side. Placing that front hand on that front knee and back hand behind you. Next exhale, go ahead and lift up. And we're going to go ahead and just straighten our legs, find our comfy spot, one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart, and let our feet fall to the sides. Let's just breathe, being grateful for the time that we've taken today. Time to rest after that long, long walk. Alright, whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and reach our hands over our head. Wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes. Oh. Then we can bend our knees and turn over onto one side, breathing in and breathing out, lifting our head, neck, and shoulders up. Find your easy pose. I want to say thank you so much for joining me in your yoga practice. I hope you enjoyed this little leg stretch and that you now feel really relaxed and ready to just maybe go to bed, because that was a long walk. All right, have a great day. Namaste.